Peace, peace, y'all. Peace, peace. What's up, my people? Supreme rising to all. Supreme rising to all. Supreme, y'all. I know it's been a minute since I've been on YouTube. I've been over there on Instagram, but Instagram has blocked me. So Instagram has blocked me. They have blocked me for a little bit. They gave me their final warning. I don't know what for, but oh, the picture that I post. Now the videos, obviously, they shadow ban them, but the picture I post it was a stupid picture. I mean, it wasn't nothing for them. Let me just say that it wasn't them to block me for, but I understand that. Supreme Cosmic rising to all. Supreme, what's up, y'all? Supreme Cosmic to rising to all. One love. To the star seeds out there. To the star seeds out there. I value you. I appreciate you. I value you. To the star seeds out there. Y'all know my message is always from day one has always been about you. Has always been about you. Because you are us and we are you. And this world has trained, adults to forget about you, and more importantly, as it trained us as it as we grow in this world, this low vibrational world, it actually calcifies our heart and it makes us forget about our childhood and the things that we went through and how we felt abandoned to the but with this world, you know what this world does? It makes us forget, but it only have us remember the bad shit, the continuation, to perpetuate our traumas into our children. That's all we do. So it can create a further division between us and children. That's all it is. Children don't know nothing about stress. Children don't know nothing about anxiety. They don't know nothing about that shit until we pass that shit down to children. Children are abandoned. You have been abandoned. That's why it's so easy to abandon our children. Seriously, we haven't been abandoned. It's not. Listen, if you listen, let me just say this to you. I want people to understand something. This is where you come to a higher level of thinking. If you believe that I'm speaking about you as one individual, then that's that. You're just a smidge to the body. The whole body. I'm talking about the whole entire body. The whole entire body consists of every carbon being on this planet. And you look around at our race. Are we divided? Huh? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. So if you and your family wasn't divided, okay, kudos to you. But I'm talking about a whole entire civilization, a whole entire nation of people. I'm not speaking about you as an individual. And if that was the case, then let me explain something to you. How is 400,000 children going missing in America? Huh? At least 75% of those children are us. How is that possible? Children are abandoned because you have been abandoned, and we pass down our traumas to our children. See, we hold on. We were never a race to hold on. So when they got you to think about the past and history and God and all that, that's when we became people that hold on to shit. When you got in fear, that's when you hold on. Your fear of death. Death is growth sometimes, to be honest with you, depending upon how you choose to go out. If someone else chose your death for you, then that's not growth. A lot of people don't even understand that the life you choosing, someone else's, that's a death that you're choosing. That's a true death. We don't want to see that. The way we eat, the occupations that we apply for, is death. It furthers the mental and physical slavery of our children. More importantly, which is our race, which is a death. Period. There is not one occupation out here on this planet that benefits or suitable that is righteous to the organic people of this planet or Mother Universe. Not one occupation out here. You, if you, I, if you're taking, I work with mental care, mental people that are on mental health, right? Let me explain something to you. Their family members should have them. Why am I with them? Because this is a job. The fact we got so comfortable that we can just pass off our people and just say, go here in this building. I don't want to be bothered with you no more. That's not, but that came from your tree. That's your life. Hmm? But we create an occupation because the world says that's okay, because you have other things to do. So we're going to hire a group of people, you understand, that's going to take care of your responsibility, because you don't want to deal with it, because one, you're ashamed, and two, you just want money. See, it's as simple as that. It's just sad. Not one occupation out here. Nothing. Nothing teaches unity. Nothing teaches value, appreciation. Nothing. Not one. Not one. And it's not beneficial for us. Our children are abandoned. But let me tell you something, Star Seeds, you ain't abandoned with me. I can't wait to listen. I'm waiting for school to start. Hold on. I'm waiting for school to start, right? See these right here? I'm gonna be on the subways, I'm gonna be on the trains, I'm gonna be in the malls when school starts. I'm not going to no adults. I'm not looking for adults. You know what? You know why? Let me tell you what's so hurtful. The people that are talking about this new age that I look all on social media. You understand? If we know so much about this new age, then we should understand and understand that there is a higher form of intelligence of life that are above us, that are watching you right now. How is it that all of a sudden there is so many UFO sightings with the change in the sun, moon, and stars and constellations in the sky? How is all of a sudden hmm, this new change that's taking place on the planet? Is it that just to heighten your awareness? Hmm? Is it just to heighten your awareness to get past that there is Jesus was fake, Muhammad, religion is all made up? It just points you back to Egypt? Huh? But is that's all it is? You should have learned that shit in Pisces era. What the fuck? That matter of fact, that's kindergarten stuff. Huh? When you get to the root of it, it's mastering alchemy. When you get to the root of it, your connection to the sun. When you get to the root of it, how did these other races of people get here on this planet? Bam, bam, bam. That's what we should be talking about. That's what we should be talking to our children about. The same philosophies when it comes down to medical science, we can use those same philosophies and we can teach those to our children and give them the truth. And give them the truth. We are in fear. We are in fear. The people that don't believe in Jesus, Yeshua, Muhammad, God, Jesus, Yeshua, those prophets, people don't believe in no more. They still believe in there's a creator outside of themselves. They still believe in that. Don't search stem cells, God gene. Don't want to look up none of that. Don't want to do none of that. You know why? Because that's not a benefit to you. That's not a come up to you. You know, people shy away from shit like that. That doesn't draw a whole entire audience. You know why? Because you don't want just your people. You want something from another race. You want something from another race. So you know the other race start to invest, then you is okay. So this is why we cut our tongues off. This is why we rather talk about meaningless shit. Meaningless shit. Meanwhile, the most significant change that's taking place on the planet is happening right now with your anatomy and the fucking sun. In the sun. Right now. Right now. And what they doing? Coming at the who? Hold on. Coming at the who? Like I told you what they was gonna do, huh? They coming at the who? They put it in X-Men. Look at the one look at X-Men with Wolverine and his kids when the kids was running through the forest. When all the X-Men children was running through the forest and they was trying to get them and inject them with what? Huh? Inject them with what? Huh? See, I told you, I'm 10 toes down. I'm gonna be on them subs. I'm gonna be on them trains. We not talking about listen, the white man is not my problem. The Asian man is not my problem. The Arab man is not my problem. He's not my issue. He was an experiment to further our embarrassment. Fuck is wrong with y'all? We not getting to that. Huh? They better talk to their people. They better talk to their people. You understand what I'm saying to you? Every species on this planet is coming to the realization that they should be dealing with their own species. Nature is coming to that understanding, and they coming to it real quick and fast. I've seen birds sit in a tree next to each other that would never sit in a tree and talk to each other. Birds are very territorial. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all better get it together. You better get. It's a new frequency on this planet. There will be no fighting. There will be no all of this that's happening right now. Keep it up. This is why. Listen to me. Because where we're at in a solar system right now, Earth is a spaceship. Because Earth is where it's at right now in the solar system, this is why all of this stuff is heightened. If I can't have the planet the way I want it, I'm going to show you the embarrassment that I have the golden race in. The creators of the galaxies. We seeded everything on this planet. Everything on this planet. From the smallest insects in the Amazon jungle to the tall ones that call themselves native to this motherfucking planet. We created and seeded all of them here. What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all? Stop playing with me. And we never told them to call us gods. That was their entity choice. That was their manipulation. That was their manipulation, not ours. Not ours. We are the plants. We're like the trees and the plants here. That's why genetic connection is so close to them. If anything that's in nature. What we do? Feed, nurture, love all. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. So they took advantage of that. And I want to tell y'all, the takers that's taken away. See, Mother Earth, you know when you are a taker. See, Mother Earth have people on this planet that's just like her. Go ahead, you can do you. If you feel like you want to take from me, that's on you. You're not taking from me, you take it from you. That's all. And you take advantage. You're just a taker. You just feel like, oh, I'm getting over. You're not getting over. You're getting over on yourself. You're playing your own self. You're not playing me. You're not playing the person that's a giver. You're playing yourself. That's why all the takers now, see, the takers still chasing what? This world. The takers are still chasing this world. They act like they not, but they don't want to take I'm not going to take the vaccine. You're okay. Sure. Okay, the takers are still in this world. They still got one foot on this world, thinking it's going to be okay. Shit. So we forgot when we were children. We forgot. I keep telling y'all, let me ask you a question. Just be fully honest with yourself when you were a child. Let's say if you could dunk like LeBron. Let's say if you can move like Michael Jordan. Let's say if you can run track like Simone. Let's say if you can swim, I don't know, let's say if you can run like Usain Bolt. Let's see if you can do it. If you could do that, and the white man or the Asian man took interest in you as a child, how would your family treat you? Would you feel abandoned? Would you feel loved? Would you feel valued, appreciated? Would you get tucked in at night? Would you hear Go Chant? Would you, I love you? Stop fucking playing with me. So what you do, instead of taking that pain that you didn't get from your parents or the guardian, what you do is you take that energy and you say, you know what? I'm not going to raise mine like that. You feel what? I'm not going to raise mine like that. That's what you do. Oh, let me turn this off. You don't take that childhood trauma and pain and just sit your children in front of a TV. Send your children off to school. Let your child get vaccinated. We don't blame, I'm not going to blame my children being vaccinated on their mother. And their mother ain't going to blame my children being vaccinated on their father. That's a parent's responsibility. Point blank and motherfucking simple. Period. Point blank and simple. That's a parent's decision. Stop playing. Stop playing. We're not gonna blame each other for sending our children to their school, and the only thing that they're learning is what's in them fucking schools. We have a choice when we come home, when our children come home, and it starts with us. We're so insecure with one another. We don't want to deal with one another on any form of facet. We don't want to at all. We don't see our own self-destruction. This world is not destroying you. You are accepting the world. So that's why it's eating at you. The more you accept it, the more it's going to eat at you, because it's just like a sister. You go out, you press the shit out of your hair with a hot curl. You kill all your connection, all your fiber connections to the fucking universe, right? You destroy your antennas. You press it all the way the fuck out, and then you put that bullshit on top of your fucking head. And then you go outside and you sweat, and your shit started going back up, and you say it's natty. No, it's not. It's nature. It's going back to its natural source, no matter what you do. No matter what you do. And this is what's happening with you. No matter how much you try to accept this motherfucking world, no matter how much you kill yourself to destroy this world, it's always going to eat at you. And with the moment that you can let this world completely go, See, when you let this world completely go, you say as above, so below. You really accept that shit. You really see what you really understand and understand what that means. As a man down here, what am I supposed to do? Build my solar system. A woman chooses a man off intelligence first, and then his physical attributes, his abilities. What is his genes? How is his genes pure? Whereas though we gonna create other pure genes out here. You understand? That's how it's chosen. It's not about a fucking house. All that shit is being destroyed, people. This is all shutting down. It's coming to this, and this physical, not battle, but is his physical genetics. The same way a female honeybee chooses a male to reproduce with, the same way any natural animal in nature that we have carved on the fucking pyramids, that we have left back down, that we have left behind for as a breadcrumb for us to be in our memory. Any natural, any female, that's the way you're gonna choose your man going forward. You better fucking believe that. So as a man, when you come down here, that's what you should be doing. Learning, building yourself up. So then now your queens, they choose you. And then you build your family. You are not judged on a family you were born into. You are judged for the family that you create. That's why they got you on motherfucking birth control. That's why they got you on Depo. That's why they got you taking all these fucking prenatal pills. That's why they got you anything, or all these foods and everything to keep you from reproducing. And we as a race have accepted this bullshit. We have accepted it for a world, and your wealth, and your world, your universe, your wealth is your queens and your children. Your wealth and your world, queens, is your king and his guidance to his children. Who told you as a woman? This is why a lot of things are fucked up on this planet. Who told you as a woman, after you carry my star seed for 9 months, and after you breastfeed my star seed for 3 motherfucking years, possibly 4, who told you that you have the right to just raise my star seed for the rest of his life and I ain't got no fucking input? Who told you that shit? Who told you that shit? Huh? Who told you that shit? You better go look in nature. Stop playing with me. Who told you that shit? If you was really raising our star seeds right, then you wouldn't even need a fucking man to step into that shit. Because guess what? When boys get to a certain age, goodbye. It ain't no longer just my man. It ain't none of that shit. They men. Get the fuck out in society and learn and move forward. You have to be able to accept failure and not look at it as failure. It's a lesson. So that way your mind will come sharper. The only reason why people keep failing or afraid to fail, because they not thinking. Because they not thinking. That's why. You have to take risk when you out here in hell. And if you taking a right risk if you taking a right risk with a righteous heart, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. Who gave you and a lot of children will be fine being raised by their fathers. By their fathers. Call it what you want. A lot of children will be fine being raised. Listen, the only reason why shit is not the way, because a lot of black men in America don't make the finances, the money to want to spoil your child. So the woman is set up easily to have a child sit in the house, play PlayStation, and do all the other bullshit all motherfucking day long. But a man is not going to do that. A man is going to say, yo, check this out. Listen, I'm guiding you up to be a man so that way you can go out and have your own family. You understand? I like to walk around here comfortable. I can't walk around here comfortable the way I want to with you here now. You're getting big now. It's time to move forward. You feel what I'm saying to you? Now, if it's a daughter, she's being raised up with her mother so she can be groomed for a man. She's not being groomed to build a fucking career. That's all secondary. That's all bullshit. That don't have nothing to do with raising and guiding children. That's why our children are abandoned. That's why you have been abandoned. That's why. And the only way you see out of you not being abandoned is that we have to have money. Oh, if I had money, we can't do this. If I had money, that don't got shit to do with being a parent. That don't got nothing to do. Your children accept money because you accepted money. A baby ain't asking for no fucking money. What is a baby asking for? Huh? Attention, affection. You ever seen a fucking 3-year-old, a 3-month-old baby ask for money? Have you ever seen a 1-year-old baby ask for money? Have you ever seen that shit? A baby don't ask for money. It's what you program your children into. Point blank and simple. TV teach children to do what? Money. Society and other children that are not being guided by disciplined parents teach children to do what? Money. That's why children now, that's why it's so easy to say, that's why they can pass laws now to say, you know what, children have a choice if they want to get vaccinated. Fuck the parents. Hey, we got PlayStation 5 for you. You can get this PlayStation 5 and you can get this, you know what? You understand? Why? Come on, YouTube. I don't have nothing against, I don't listen. Let me just say this, because I just said some shit on here and they looking to block me. So let me just make this very clear. I don't speak against the vaccination, and nor do I speak for them. I tell people to do their own individual research. I am not a doctor. I'm not giving out any medical advice. So let me just make that very clear. You understand? Yo, people, give me some thumbs up, man. Seriously. It don't take nothing. I'm not asking you to give me nothing. I just ask people to give me some thumbs up so my videos can start getting out. You understand? That's all I ask, man. Just hit the like button, man. I pour my soul out here. And I tell y'all the truth. No matter, you may not like my delivery, but you can respect my raw solution. You understand? My raw intuition. I'm being honest with you. You can respect that. Everything that I stated 3 years ago is coming to light. It is what it is. I'm not the only one that knows this. You understand? You know this already too. You know this already. You know this. It's not like I'm not the only one to know it's not going to be the kind of destruction that people think. No, this have to be revealed. The destruction is this life that we are living in this concrete jungle. That is what we're going to be. That's the destruction right there. Truth is destruction. The truth is more disturbing than the lie. The truth is more disturbing than the lie. So again, I value you, my people. I appreciate y'all, everyone, whoever, and let me, I have to say one more thing. I got to say this, please. Just respect to all. Let me tell y'all this, right? People that have purchased merchandise from me, the apparel, y'all know it doesn't represent Kala. Y'all know when y'all put that shit on, y'all know when y'all walk outside, everybody be looking at their shirt. They might not say nothing to you, but they be looking at their shirts. They look at those shirts. But let me just say this to you. For the people that have purchased things from me, right, and then got upset because they didn't get you don't get the merchandise the next day. They are made by hand. They're not in no Chinese sweatshop. We not allowing no one else to touch them. Energy is very important. Anyone that ever opened up one of those packages and they looked at their shirt, the feeling that they got when they looked at their shirt had nothing to do with Kala. It had everything to do with their connection and their anatomy, and they looked at it and they felt different. What they felt, they felt within themselves. They felt good energy right then and there. So it's not made in China. It's not made over there. Wherever we get the hoodies from, that's one, or the t-shirts, or that's one thing. But when it comes to us, the energy that we put into it, in particular what Shiz put into them, you see what I'm saying to you? Y'all can't, people get upset if you're not going to get it the next day. That's why we say within 7 business days, everything has been sped completely up. You understand? As far as how the process is being as far as the process. Now, I want to say this. There are people that have reported me to PayPal and stated that, well, like it's a fraudulent company. You can check in Pennsylvania. My business is registered. I'm not here to take nothing from none of my people. I will ask Mother Universe to remove my head. Y'all don't even, people that know me, man, I'm telling you, when I tell y'all the truth about myself, I don't exempt myself from none of this shit. Mother Universe, I'm at work, people. But the Mother Universe, If I ever move like any of these humans on this planet, if I ever love money or value money more than I value the children on this fucking planet and my people, remove my fucking head off of here. You don't see what's happening around the planet? Mother Universe is not allowing no one to move in fucking darkness. Y'all not getting this shit. Y'all not getting it. You will no longer move in darkness. I don't care about money. Only thing I did this, I said, how can I do something where though I can get away from this and I can get out on 10 toes down in my community and go door to door. And now I'm saying door to door. Fuck I'm doing. It's school time. School is gonna be letting out. Kids are gonna be on trains. What's wrong with you? The energy. What's wrong with you? Boom, boom. Get these 10,000. Matter of fact, now you got 25,000. Go handle your bit. And guess what? And I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do that. But for the people, you actually reported me and try to say, and I showed the information and everything. But here's the deal. You still got your merchandise. For the people that got your money back, you never still sent me your money. And I'm not going to put your names out there. That's fine. I still value you because you didn't take time, because it didn't come the next day or the next 2 days. You reported and you said, and then after PayPal, and I had to send them all my business information, and they're like, okay, you are, you know what I mean? And I had to explain that, it's a printing business. You see what I'm saying? It's going to take time, but now everything should happen within 7 to 10 days. You should have when you place an order, you're not going to get a tracking number, my people. You don't get a tracking number until your package is being delivered. So when you place the order, if you want to call to see where your order is at, all you have to do is call that number. You can call the 202-738-9435, or you can call the 267-888-8220. You can call the number and check on your order. It's not, no one, I don't want nothing from you. I want you to be able to, when you put on, look at this, star seeds. When you put this on, when you walk around with this on, I want you to be able to explain what this is going. I want them to look at you. What's going on? What did that mean? I want that. I want it. I wanted to create something that's going to create conversation. I wanted that. Not something that's going to speak about one individual. Fuck that shit. It's not about I. It's only time it comes down to I is how can I be better so that we can be greater. So that we can be greater. What can I do in my lane, you understand, to spark something to our people? I'm good in my lane. I'm not looking in another man's lane. Only time I look over there in this lane and say, damn, that brother's doing that and he's sending good energy my way, that's making me want to improve better in my lane. That sister is doing that, that makes me want to improve better in my lane. I have scrolled down on people's YouTube videos, and I have seen them literally base their careers or YouTube videos off the destruction of black families. Literally, I have seen that. Meanwhile, you're dealing with your own childhood traumas that you have not let go and grown past. Because if you did, you would see that children are abandoned out here on these fucking streets. They are left alone. And you would know that this entity, hold on, let me show you. You would know that this entity, hold on, what the fuck am I doing? Oh, ho, 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 man down, man down. You would know that this, you would know, you see down there in the corner? You see down there in the corner? You would know the bottom three, not the top three. Fuck wrong with you? You would know the bottom three, nigga. What's wrong with you? You understand? I ride around. Hold up. Let me show y'all. It's crazy as shit. How you flip this motherfucker? Nigga, this my vehicle registrations and inspection stickers, nigga. Fuck's wrong with you? That's my vehicle registration and inspection stickers. When I pull up, we park right here. I don't park in handicap zones. I park in front of water hydrants and everything. Fuck is going on? Yo, I'm dead serious, bro. Y'all see it? Think it's a game. And I got the little small index. So when you pull up on me and you ask for my driver's license and registration, I'm giving you these first. Where's your planetary ID? Your identification is at. And then if you my brother or sister, I want to ask you, how does it feel to go to work every day and perpetuate the psychological slavery to our people. And then I hand him this information. There you go. He said, what do you mean? And then I start running it down. That's all. How do you feel? Huh? How do you feel? You know how what's so stupid about this? When I look at people that say, well, I joined the game so I can make it better. Better for who? You don't understand? You're making it better for them. When you dress up in a suit and you call yourself trying to pass better laws, what's wrong with you? There shouldn't be no law. What's wrong with you? Make better schools, have better education. You're lost. Completely lost. And it's just being realistic. That's completely lost. All your information is in your DNA and RNA and it's passed down. All of it is. Through generations. That's why they have to keep you stuck in your amygdala. Because that's why this Joker come out with a slavery movie. Every now, Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society. He big ups Tyler Perry. What's wrong with y'all? All division. And you know what's so sad about it? The women. Listen, I'm not speaking because we can talk about dudes all day. You understand? Tell me the actions that black men have changed from back in the day to today. I just want y'all to answer me one question. And tell me the actions of the black woman have changed is different from yesterday to today when it comes to family. I just want to ask y'all that question. And I'm not even going to elaborate on that. It's interesting to look at the comments when this video posts up. Tell me the difference in a black man of yesterday and his actions as opposed to today, and then look at the black woman as opposed to her actions of yesterday and her actions towards today. That's all. And then I want to speak on this right here. I told y'all I don't support all of this man's philosophies. You understand? For one, let me just make this very clear. I don't believe a high value man depends upon the money inside of his account. It depends upon his intelligence and his heart. That's a high value man. You understand? Jesus was a high value man. He had no fucking money. You understand? All your prophets, no money. I will say this. I don't agree with his philosophies, and nor do I like the fact that he doesn't allow females to get his point, their full thought process through, because he doesn't understand the psychological damage that black women are really under. It's the reason why black women are the way that they are today is because you don't know the truth. I don't give a fuck what you tell me. It has nothing to do with fucking your history. It has nothing to do with you only fight in battles because you don't know the truth. That's all it is. You have not, if you fucking knew that there was no God and you mothered every fucking life on this fucking planet, and it's scientifically proven. It's not like somebody's making this shit up. This is scientifically proven. You understand? There is no species or outside of you greater than you. I don't understand this shit. I'm telling you this. And sometimes when men say this to black women, it goes to the head of the 3D women. And they think that they can say whatever the fuck they want because and act any fucking way that they want because it's true. You understand? But you don't know why the fuck it's true. You understand? You just know that, oh, he telling her why. If you knew it was true and how deep it was, then you would look at your children and me completely different. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm fucking saying. That's all I'm fucking saying. So this shit is just, it's really hurtful, man. I want to be, it's hurtful, but it's if you knew that if you genuinely knew deep down in your heart, knew and understood that you are the mother directly or indirectly of all life, you name it, you did it, indirectly or directly. And then this shit go to the 3D women's head, you understand? And they think they can say whatever they want. So I understand Kevin Samuels, when he cuts a female off, I don't respect it all the time. I don't respect it all the time. Allow her to talk. Let her get it out, because a lot of y'all just want to talk. And if you just let it, but you have to be directed too, because you're not gonna talk and then just all of a sudden turn everything around and not. When you talk, it has to be outwardly and then facing it back on me. Outwardly and back. When you start talking, you start pointing out all outwardly, then he cuts you the fuck off. So I understand it, but I don't respect the fact that she has to go see a therapist or image consultant. She actually is already seeing a therapist and an image consultant. The fucking TV, BET, this motherfucking world, that's an image consultant and a motherfucking therapist. She is not black. She is the motherfucking divine creator of life. First and foremost, she shouldn't have straight hair in her motherfucking hair. She shouldn't be twerking. She's watching a therapist and she's getting an image consultant all motherfucking day long. She needs the truth. You see? She needs the fucking truth. And I was trying not to use profanity, but it burns. That hurts me. So don't for anyone to say that I don't dislike what Kevin Samuels. For as a whole, he is beneficial to the black race. So this is why they are you have 3D women that are petitioning to block his channel, to get him off of social media. And I ask every brother, melanated brother, to support him so his channel can stay up. Just so his channel can stay up, whether you agree with him or not, but his channel to stay up. His channels should stay the fuck up. Up. And I mean it. And I mean it. I sincerely mean it. I have listened to him. I don't agree with the image consultant, the therapist. No, I don't. I do agree that she needs to be fit. Yes. Women, nature, women, look at that, females in nature. They have babies all the time. They're fit. It's what you're eating. That's what you're doing. So, fit, and she should be fun and inspirational to her man. She should do. I totally agree with that. But if she knew the truth, because a lot of them believe in creators outside of themselves, that's why they are dealing with insecurities. That's why they don't. That's why they will show you their vajayjay before they show you their third eye. Yes, they will show you their body before they show you their soul. Yes, yes, yes. I do believe. Yeah, but she doesn't know the truth, because if she knew the truth, how that really works down there, that rare. The thing that we always try to get back the fuck into, if she really knew how that worked right there, trust me, she would instantaneously change. But society has already gave her this entity, Pindar, Moloch, Lucifer, you understand? Whatever you want to call it, the Sumerian god and his goons. They already gave her a therapy and an image consultant. We need to break that. And how do you break that? With the truth. That's why the sun is shining bright right now. That's why the age of Aquarius go hand in hand with Leo. With Leo, the lion. Go pull up a video of the male lion. Go look at how they look at you. Huh? Male lions don't turn their heads when dogs bark. Huh? You ever see a male lion run? Dog, if you pull out a gun, boom, a dog will stop. Pull out a gun towards a male lion when it comes down to protecting his family and his cubs, and see how he react. Nigga, you got to give me all them. And I'm still coming. And I'm still coming. So you better be 100 yards away and gave me 2 million bullets by the time I got to you. And I'm still coming. And I'm still coming. That's why they created the gun. But we had to fall first. See, if they had this entity have to follow rules. This is what y'all don't understand. They had to follow rules. Everything is governed on this dimension by a higher dimension. They had to follow rules. And the rules was, as long as we continue to procreate out of our race, we will continue to be enslaved. As long as we continue to follow outside of our race, we will continue to be enslaved. As long as we, not enslaved, embarrassed. As long as we continue to believe in something outside of ourselves, we will continue to be embarrassed. And right now, you are being embarrassed. And this is why our children are being abandoned. That's it. Point blank and simple. See, when you listen to my videos, Kala want children. Only women can have children. So where we at with that? See, when you're righteous, you understand what you should be doing and what you should be, how you should be moving. I don't got time. I'm not here to floss around a motherfucking set. If I'm not flossing with my children and my queens, then what we doing? That's for me. That's it. And in the process, what makes me divine is that I'm using a social media platform and what I know to free, or not free, but to enlighten my own brothers and sisters to their own individual light. That's what you're supposed to be doing. I could be just concerned with mine. But what makes you divine is that you're not just concerned with yours, because you see that there is you're connected to an entire species, not only on this planet, but other planets as well. So I sat there and I watched. Listen, when y'all go look at Mr. MB33 channel, go look at the clouds now. How many times I done told y'all about these clouds and these structures in this cloud? Now all of a sudden, you see all these people. They don't look like airplanes. They look like Tic Tacs that's moving across the sky. How many videos have I done showed y'all? I done played this on my videos. And shout out to all my brothers and sisters who supported me since day one, who never called me off my rocker, who never said I was off my rocker, who never said I was crazy, none of that shit. So, shout out to my brothers. Let me tell you, all other races already knew what was going on. They already knew what was going on. They already knew that the cloud structures was changing inside of in the sky, because the dimensions are coming together. You can't have 90-degree angle fucking clouds. You've never seen that before. You're having geometrical shapes in your clouds. How do clouds cast shadows and have rainbows? The rainbow colors represent your brothers and sisters. When those ships are cloaked, sometimes when water get on them, what do you get? A rainbow of people. Yeah. Yo, go look at Predator when the boy took the helmet and shit, and look at the cloaked ships. But when the water get on them, you get a rainbow effect. You get a rainbow effect. They just, I don't, listen, call it what you want. You can't have a perfect circular with a shadow and a beam, and all of a sudden you see this big rainbow just sitting there, and they're like a disc. They're going in and out of the water. You can't see them, but this is what they're doing. This is to show you you. That's all it is. It's just that's deliberately done. That's all. That's deliberately done. And this is why it's like when they do things, they say, "All right, we can do this." You know what I mean? We see the shot. We can do this. Let's just see if who's gonna pay attention. And they sit there. They sit there. They literally sit there. And it's nothing that your government is nothing that they can do. Only thing they can do is distract you with other shit and tell you other shit that's going on. They can't. Just like the lightning storm the other day. Yo, did you see? I got the video. I can't wait I'm gonna go live again on YouTube, and I'm gonna play the video. Yo, did you see the lightning? Not in this. I forgot where it was at. I think it was in one of those Middle Eastern countries. I can't think exactly. It might have been in Australia. It might have been over in the south. So I'm not sure. But the lightning, right? Listen to me. It wasn't even a lightning. I'm gonna talk about the lightning that hit the Washington Monument second. But it was a beam of light. It was, first of all, it was, you seen spacecrafts and shit orbiting it, and then it was a beam of light right down into the ground. There was no lightning. There was no lightning. That shit looked at, and then we're gonna go over to the Washington Monument, because I'm gonna play that video for you. Let's go to the Washington Monument. Do you know what the Washington Monument represents? It's a video on my YouTube channel. It's called the Sumerian God, Fish God. That video right there. That Washington Monument, if you look at that, everything, I told you this is an embarrassment. So when you look at how everything is constructed on this planet, the architect who put all this shit together is not who you think it is. It's not human. I just want y'all to understand that. The Washington, D.C. is set up like Egypt. You understand? Who the fuck would set that up like that? Who would do that? And if you look at the Washington Monument, it represents the white phallus that's between the legs of the black woman during the Pisces era. Now, you know what the lightning strike fucked that Washington Monument up? You know what that meant? You know what that meant? Sterilization. Sterilization time. That's what that meant. Sterilization time. Time for the no good, the unnatural phallus to be removed. Sterilization time. Listen, All I ask is that y'all watch my videos and then y'all go back and y'all say if I'm in line or not. Everything I've been saying is coming to true. And then tell me what the sun is doing. The sun is doing what? Sterilizing people. This is what's happening. You have other races of people that are having cysts that's growing on their ovaries. Yeah, because of the radiation. Your body is being hit with ionized particles. That's what's happening. You're getting this picture of small raindrops that's constantly hitting your body all day. And then when you get a CME, a coronal mass ejection, just imagine a big snow, just like the hail that's falling in certain countries, that's tearing holes through cars. Just imagine cosmic particles like that that's hitting your body. Boom, boom, boom. That's ionized radiation. Tearing that ass up. It's changing us, all of us. And it's breaking some of us down and it's building some of us up. Point blank is simple. Same thing with when you get the when you get the flu shot, it's the flu from the previous year. So they give it to you so it can build your immune system up. Boop, bop, boop, bop, boop, bop, boop, boop, boom. That's what the sun is doing, building your immune system up. So how they gonna give you this time a so-called you know what to build up your RNA and DNA? My shit is cool. You ain't gotta give me nothing to build my shit the fuck up. Hold on, look at this shit right here, people. Look at this shit right here when I'm just talking. Yeah, just shadows. Look at that, huge, humongous. Look like it's two of them. Just sitting there as I'm just running, talking my mouth, just running my mouth. That's all running my soul. I'm gonna get the UV index. I'm gonna do a video UV index later on. But yeah, you know, children, star seeds. It's about you. You know, I know it's hard out here. I get a lot of messages from star seeds. You know, talking about, you know, not sure about their parents as far as you know what that's coming up. You know, just stay strong. And I want to say this also to the parents that's out here that in California. Much love. I send these parents much love, appreciation, and value. You know, I ask Mother Universe, you know, to guard you and your family and to continue, you know, to protect y'all. Who these parents, you know, gave birth to their children at home, and they wasn't registering on their children with their name, Social Security. They wasn't doing none of that, and now these people came and took their babies from them. You know, like no matter what you try to do to try to keep our children away from them, my people, you can see right now, like they doing everything to keep your children. They doing everything to get to your children. You know, our babies are important. If you didn't think your life was important as a child, you can at least you know give the next generation a chance. Especially right now with all the stuff that you know as an adult that you can research for yourself as an adult to know what's taking place here on this planet and with your race, more importantly, you know. And that's just being real. Children deserve the best chance. That's it. They deserve the best chance. And if you moving like as above, so below, you know, you should be building your circle. You should really be building your circle. I see is a lot of is another thing is I see that's catching up to a lot of people, you know, now, and it's okay. Y'all see that this shit is shutting down. You see what's happening over in Australia. I told you watch what goes on in Israel. Whatever take place with Israel, they're gonna try to push it over here in the United States next. But I'm gonna tell you the hardest part about them doing it in the United States. This is why the numbers are such a lie. They're gonna say 50% of Americans are already vaccinated. That's a lie. So what they're gonna do over here is they waiting for something. I can't explain it with y'all. Like I can feel it. I know that they are waiting for something to take place. Something has to take place. This is why the rest of the world is total disarray. But something has to take place over here. Why? Because in order for them to pull off what they're doing, they had to keep you, black woman, they had to keep you in fear. They had to keep you in a docile state, basically credulous. They had to keep you completely oblivious to what's going on. But they had to keep your mind and your heart focused on their dream. Their dream is economic, point blank and simple, political. Now, now that's the artificial race dream. You understand? But the main thing is Pindar, Moloch, the Sumerian god, for your energy, for your babies, for the blood. You understand? They had to keep you distracted so they can keep that going. And we were distracted. We're completely distracted. Completely distracted. You know, hold on, let me show y'all something again. How do shadows? This is how I know when I'm right. They're not tell me nothing. Shadows. And then people, let me just say y'all this. When y'all be like, y'all be looking at my camera, they be like, when I load up the UV index videos and y'all see my phone, that's the focus in my phone. You know what the focus lens is trying to tell you? That there is multiple objects up there. That's why. I have in every cell phone, there is an adjustable focus lens, automatically adjust. See that flickering? That is telling you that it's more than one object. It can't focus on the one object. There are multiple objects up there at one time. So just to tell y'all that, this is when people are like, what's wrong with your camera? Because see, look, I can point my camera right here. Look, there's a bird right there. See the bird? No, it's not flickering. But when I go here, see the camera is trying to adjust. Look at the shape. Do y'all see the sharp edges in that? Hold up, let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. Where the fuck else is that happening at? See? Now look at the edges and the shadows in that. Come on, man. Come on, my brothers and sisters. I just want y'all to tell y'all, man, this is not to put you in fear, none of that. They fucks with you. You fucks with you. You understand what I'm saying to you? It's not about what you did yesterday. It's about what you're doing now. It's about what you move. It's about you moving forward. And if you did shit yesterday that you felt as though that was no good, that was harmful to you and your race, then what you should be doing is 10 toes down, telling the truth. I don't want nothing from other races. Respect me. That's all. Just respect me like I respect you. I don't want nothing from other races. That's it. Tell the truth. That's all. Tell the truth. Where did you come from? How did you get here? That's all. Just tell the truth. It has nothing about. It has no. It's no hatred or none of that. And if you don't want to, if you don't want to, at least tell it. At the end of the day, listen. How did you get here? We are your mothers and fathers. That's all. It's not. It's not. I don't want you to. You ain't gotta fucking worship me and none of that shit. Tell the truth. That's all it is. This is the age of Aquarius. You don't know how you don't know what your outcome would be if you was to start to tell the full truth. You don't know how much of a relief that could be for you. Listen to me. People that are into movies, right? Have you look at the movie Blade? Blade talks about us and them. Do you not look well at the end of Blade 2, right? When the bull that he was fighting, right? Nomak, whatever the case may be. When Nomak, when he stuck that blade in the side of Nomak's heart. Now, mind you, Nomak was what? His heart was cast. His fucking heart was cast. It was calcified. This is the movie. Damn. Horse manure. Yo, this is the movie Blade 2, my people. Let me just flip this around. I need y'all to look at this while we talk. Look at your star family. Look at them. Yizzo. So anyway, this is the movie Blade 2. Now, when Nomak Hart, when they was making these creatures, right? They were callous. They didn't care who they killed. They had no remorse, no nothing. And then look at the race of people that's here on this planet. They have no remorse, no nothing. So, but at the end, right, when Blade stuck the knife through the side of his heart, right, and that was the only soft part of the heart, right? What did Nomak say when he was laying down on the side of the thing? Before Nomak himself pushed the blade completely through his heart, what did he say? He said it hurts no more. It hurts no more. He was able to see the light. See, Nomak didn't see the light until he came close to death. in between realms. In between realms. See, this is what's happening right now with the UVA, the UVB radiation that has dramatically increased, and now UVC on the ground. You have to come close to death. That's why all other races, what happens when they get on, what happens when they get a certain age, when they get all old and shit on their deathbed, now all of a sudden they want to tell you about extraterrestrials and that they're black and this, that, and the third. When they on their deathbed, right? You have to reach death. You understand? Because you know it's me on the other side of that fucking curtain. So you have to go to death in order for like, all right, now I'm gonna tell the truth. But as long as you live on this planet comfortable off the psychological death of black people, you ain't saying nothing. See, from 21 to about 55 or 60, you comfortable. Even before then, because you're raised by your parents, so you're comfortable. You understand? But all your medical and all your medical biologists, your geneticists, they all know who we are deep down inside. But see, this day that's coming, that's fast approaching, they didn't think this day was coming. And neither did I. Excuse me. Neither did we. Neither did we. Look, you see how steady it got now that the objects moved across? Yo, y'all better stop fucking with us, man. Yo, let me just move this around like this again so y'all can see. Let me just move that around again so y'all can see that way. Y'all better stop fucking with us, man. Listen, man, you being watched, bro. Yo, go look at the X-Men Apocalypse. What did the boy, when he came down to Earth, what did he do? Well, he went directly to what? She represented a black woman. X-Men Apocalypse, when the bull returned, what did he do? He came down to Earth, and what did he do? He touched the TV. And when he touched the TV, I ask my people, my brothers and sisters, please, even other races, this is not being smart. I want y'all to understand this. And this is why he removed the heads of the 3 Arab men, because that's what's happening. He took the sand and he removed the heads of the 3 Arab men. Just pay attention to that. But anyway, when he came down, this is X-Men Apocalypse. He was asleep for 5,000 years. He was asleep for 5,000 years, mind you this. And hold the fuck up. Let me touch the base on this movie. So when he came down, he came directly to a black woman. She went in there, he touched the TV. She was like, what are you doing? He said, I'm learning. See, Earth is a ship. Earth traveled for so far, so long. Now they're here. They're witnessing everything. They're learning through this 7-year tribulation. They're watching. They're learning. They're seeing this. This was a scientific experiment as they shut this shit down. Point blank and simple. And then when he walked towards her after he was learning, and she looked at a white woman picture on the wall, and she idolized that woman on the wall to him. And she was like, he was like, who's that? He was like, whatever she said her name was, she like, I want to be like her. He looked at her and was like, kid, some shit. He said some old shit like, you just don't know who you are. So then what did he want to do when he came down here? He wanted to wake his people up, but he knew they was under sleep and slumber by who? The motherfucker that can get in all the mutants' heads, Professor Xavier. See? And Professor Xavier is what? The motherfucker that's in your communities that's so-called joining the game to make it better. Listen, he didn't go to Magneto and say he wanted to fuck Magneto up. What did he went to? He went to Magneto and said, yo, I'm gonna make you stronger. We're gonna change the magnetic field. That's what he said. Y'all not, Earth magnetic field is changing. He said, yo, I'm gonna make you stronger so you can change the magnetic field, bro. He just the sun returning and making mutant powers stronger. That's what he did. He's the sun. He's the black sun. That's all he was. Y'all gotta look. That's X-Men Apocalypse. Go look at that. He's the return of the black sun. That's all he is. That's why he was so dark. He is the return of the black sun. And what he did, he went to mutants. And then he said, when he went inside the place where they had mutants fighting each other, They had actually had mutants fighting each other. And who had mutants fighting each other? The so-called what? White race. It wasn't mutants having mutants fighting each other, but the mutants was working for, he had a woman mutant that was working for him, a white man, mind you this, and had other mutants fighting for him in cages. In cages. Are y'all not looking at this? Boxing rings, football rings, basketball rings, in cages for money. What? What? And then what he do when he showed up? What did he do when he showed up? The bull pulled the gun out on him and put him in his face. He was like, primitive weapon. And then a mutant, wanted to protect her motherfucking master against another mutant, pulled out her shit and put it to his neck. He said, sister, he put the shit down. He said, queen, listen to me. They just want to use you for your power, for your energy. They are beneath you. You are under a sleeping spell. Let me show you your true gifts. And he made her fucking stronger. He made her stronger. Go look at the movie X-Men Apocalypse, people. Stop looking at this shit for entertainment. That was the Black Sun that was returning to kill the X that's over our, the cross that's over our fucking brain. That's what it was. It's returning of the Black Sun. Point blank and simple. Go look at it. People be looking at, oh, it's a kid movie. Yeah, okay. He was to destroy fucking Professor Xavier, who's in every mutant mind. We're gonna get better. We're gonna get better. It's okay. All the people that's on, you got fucking grown ass men in suits that are talking about a basketball game. Yo, you're in a suit, bro, and you're talking about a basketball game for hours. You're talking about a football game for hours, for hours in a suit, and that comes across of some sort of intelligence because you have money. Y'all are fucking sick. That's all you're sick. You're absolutely sick. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say we abandon our children. Abandon our children. They would never allow me or anyone that thinks in a manner of me to get on TV and speak. Not at all. And I wouldn't use one profane word. It's a complete embarrassment to our adult species out here, to the adult species on this planet that come from the stars, that have money, that entertain, that have millions of dollars, that don't have the time to sit out and actually really, somebody actually was arguing with me the other day. How do you know? How do you know what? I know a brother. I know people that's on YouTube that done more for their black community than LeBron James, Michael Jordan, all these motherfuckers combined, put together. And I'm already gonna be the fuck up there with that. Just telling the truth. The truth. It's not about money, what you give to your. It's not about you giving somebody money. That's not doing nothing for them. Me giving you money, that's not doing shit for you. That's just the reason why you need money is because you haven't trust in yourself. Once you trust and believe in yourself, the universe gonna give you everything the fuck you need. What's wrong with you? People that need money, that you don't need money, you need the truth. How do you tap into you? How did you tap the fuck into you? Huh? You can get everything the fuck you want. What's wrong with you? If you come from the stars, if you don't trust in that shit, then you won't come from up there. That's all. That's all, point blank and simple. You don't come from up there. So what's happening is you're hanging, or you come from up there and you hang around with people that don't come from up there. So they're draining you all day and you can't tap into you. Simple as that. They're draining you all day. And you have people that look like you, even in your own family, that are drain you and make you earthly bound. Seriously. That's why I said it's not the family you are born into. That's not your family. That's your mother's family. That's not your family. You're not responsible for that. See, this is why I say this, why we are in fear. We're in fear on all aspects. We don't want to create life. So that's why we go back and linger and latch on to my family. I got family. You know what women say? I got nieces and nephews. I don't need no children. That's not your fucking child. You would never be able to be around my child like that's your child. I don't give a fuck who you think you are. You can be my mother. You can be my sister. You would never be around my child like my child. Are you out your fucking mind? That's not. Can I take it? Me and the kids are going. No, the fuck y'all ain't. because you don't feed your child like I feed my child. You don't treat your child like I treat my child. You're not going to do that. You're going to give my child a part of this world. And I don't want my child to have none of this motherfucking world. See? Simple as that. That's why you wouldn't have my child. See? As simple as that. See? We are in fear of that shit. So we in fear of failure. I don't want to have a baby father. I want to have this. Well, make better decisions. That's all. Make better decisions. The same thing with men. We are in fear. Let me just say this to you. I don't want to say men. I'm going to say boys. You understand? Boys. It's as simple as that. Boys are chasing for JJ out here. Men ain't chasing for JJs. Men settle down. Men want a solar system. I'm not chasing no fucking for JJ. Not at all. I don't need this for JJ that. I know let me just tell you this. This is how this entity got us. And we don't understand. Women are coming in abundance, black men. There will always be a fresh banana. You understand? A banana don't stay fresh forever. But it gains a sweetness. You understand? Some of them rot from the outside in before it even retains any kind of sweetness in it. You understand what I'm saying to you? Because it's damaged. But this is how they get us. Because, see, women, there's always going to be a prettier woman. There's always going to be a physical shape, better woman. There's always going to be that. You understand? But every woman is not nurturing. Every woman does not value. You got women that like men. How many black women love black men? Love black men. I mean, love black men. You got black women that like black men. Like black men mean that, yeah, I'm only going to have sex with black men, or like I'm only going to, like, they don't love black men. It's a difference. When you love someone, when you value your species, it's a complete different interaction. You understand? It's a complete different interaction. And the same thing, we would go vice versa. How many, look, both of us, how we love each other, how we value each other. It's fucked up. It really is. It's hurtful, but it's getting back. And this is why I say, through our darkness, we will find our value and love for each other. You see, because guess what? When the power go out, ain't no looking in the mirror and you trying to get this lipstick, you trying to get this motherfucking eyelash on. Ain't none of that shit. When shit start hitting the fan, oh, let me go get my favorite sneakers, or let me go get my pumps. Ain't none of that shit. You ain't going, all of that shit, you gonna wake up in the morning, right? If your breath was stinking before this shit, power and all this shit go out, it's gonna be worse. You're gonna have a foul odor to your body. You understand? If you was eating all this bullshit and you needed all of this world to keep an odor off of you, to keep an odor down, or whatever the case you want to call it, however you want to call it, you're gonna be hurt. The nail salon with Ying Wing every other week, your feet and all this shit. Nah. Mm-mm. A lot of people are gonna be fucking hurt. You're gonna see the value. You're gonna go back to the value in someone. You're gonna love this person and value this person for their intelligence and how they take care of themselves physically. That's what you're gonna go. It's not gonna have nothing to do with money anymore, at all. It ain't gonna really have nothing to do with looks anymore. I'm telling you that. Physical attribute, not looks. Remember that. Physical. You understand? Looks, is he healthy? This, that, and the third. How was his body? How was his body? How was he taking care of his body? Outside of that, no. That's what it's going back to. So get ready for that. We're going back to the earth. We're going back to the earth. What you think is dirt is not dirt. What you think is clean or shiny is not it. We're going back to the earth. Believe that. Trust me when I tell y'all, we getting back to this shit. All that products and all that shit is going to be ate by the earth. You will no longer have it. So if you want, you can stock up on that shit. Stock up on it now. All the hair shit that y'all need, all the nails, all that shit that you think that you're going to need to get attention. Let me explain something to you. We're going into an era. You know how much attention that these women want out here, these 3D women want? We're going into an era. You're going to dress like a man. You're going to shave. A lot of y'all going to shave that fucking hair off. I'm telling you. I'm not being, this is not fear mongering. Call it what you want. We're going into an era. We forgot slavery. We did. See, this is when I say to people that I was talking to a brother the other day and he couldn't understand what I was saying. But then how is an older brother couldn't understand, but a younger brother got exactly what I was saying? We valued each other and loved each other more during slavery than we did right now. This is mental slavery. We don't give a fuck about each other at all. During physical slavery, we really cared about each other. We fucking cared about each other like no other, my people. Like no other. Man, like no other. Like no other. Bro, like no other, man. Like I just can't. Like I really, man, we really loved on each other during slavery, man. Listen, it could have been a stranger, a new fucking slave that came in and got his ass beat, whatever the case may be. Man, go. We was on it. Let me help him. Let me help you. We was doing everything. Let me help you, brother. Let me help you, sister. It wasn't never about we wanted something in return. It was never about what you was going to gain about helping your brother or sister. It was never about that. Never about that. Never. And we're going back to that. We're going back to that. The earth and value and appreciation. That's what the hell we going. We're going back to that, my brothers and sisters. You better believe it. It's not going to be what you think. Yes, at people, we're going into a golden age. But before we go into the golden age, we have to face our darkness. We have to get ourselves out of the conditions that we are in. We put ourselves in this condition. Now, what the universe is doing and our brothers and sisters are doing across the planet, they are shutting down the entity that had the manipulation, that put this manipulation together, as well as the their police force and their draconian underground organ harvesting facilities. They're shutting all of that down. But the surface of this planet, whatever lies when it comes to the power going out, when it comes to the planet shaking a little bit and it's separating, when it comes to that, we're going to have to deal with all of that. We're going to have to deal with all of that. And then those that make it outside of the shake, you understand, going to have to go through a period of time. And as we going through this period of time, you're going to see the sky opening up. You're going to see different changes. But guess what? It ain't no call on the phone. It ain't no, yo, see this. No, 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 no. There will be no power, none of that shit. It's going to be where you at in your area. That's what you're going to see. Yo, you see this shit going on in the sky? You're going to see. You're going to understand. You're going to see that it's getting closer. Then what's going to happen is your children, which is already taking place right now, your children are actually moving things. Your children are dreaming. And hold up, a lot of adults are having rapid dreams. You are having rapid dreams. Your eyes are moving rapidly. Some people are dreaming, I mean, continuous. As soon as they go to sleep, they in a fucking dream. In a war, a fight, something is going down in those dreams. Yes, this is the time. Because this shit is happening. When you leave your body, it's not dreams. You are seeing and witnessing what's taking place in these dimensions. But you are not able to retain that when you're getting inside of your body. But it's for you to put it all together. It's for you to put it all together. So when the shit go down, when people, and like I said, it's not going to be any power. You're not going to be able to say, yo, you're going to see this. No. You're going to have to survive where you're at. You're going to have to move right along. Your bodies, our anatomies are going to be changing. And it is what it is. That's what's going to happen. Now, let me say this to y'all. What's also going to happen is that how women don't have birth now, you're going to have children. Now, what's so sad about all of this, right, is that when you look at the movie A Quiet Place, they had babies with those entities around. You couldn't even make a noise. We had babies during slavery, my people. Not just slave babies. We secretly had babies during slavery too. Just to give you a heads up, we had babies, my people. We never stopped producing children, and we're always going to continue to do that. You see? So now this is why it's so important for this entity just to hit you all with the jab, because it's sterilization time that's happening on this planet. And it's anatomy changing time. Our babies are coming out and they're doing spectacular things. And this is why they want to take the blood from them. They want to see. You don't know, people. If listen to me, if all other races was us, especially their top biologists and geneticists, you would see how they would be celebrating right now. We're not, because we don't know the truth. So I value you, my people. I just wanted to get on here. You know, I appreciate the likes, my people. Please, give me a thumbs up if you appreciate the content. Please, I'm not asking for that. That has nothing to do with just so my videos can get out. I believe that my videos is important, especially for children. Children, you know, you have been abandoned. I'm not the only male out here, or I'm not the only carbon being out here. Let's just say that value you. But I'm telling you this, children, you have been lied to from day one. The traumas that you are experienced, you didn't have to experience them. The adult generation did not have to pass down anxiety, stress. They didn't have to tell you to get the fuck out of here. You ask yourself, if you was able to dunk a basketball at the age of 5, if you was able to run fucking 100-meter dash in 8 seconds, if you was able to do, if the white man, the Asian man, or the Arab man took interest in you, how would your family treat you? Huh? Would you have the new Jordans? Would you get tucked in at night? Huh? Would you get told I love you? Huh? Would you get that hug? Huh? Would you even get your voice heard? Huh? Would you be able to say, Mom, Dad, that's not right. I don't think this, that, and the third. A lot of us try to say what is right and wrong, and we like, I'm a fucking adult. You listen to me. This, that, and the third. No, your voice will be heard. Your voice will be the fuck heard. This is your time, your era. It is coming up. We will no longer say children are our future. That is not just a beautiful slogan that will be said. That will not just be a beautiful slogan or some amazing words that are uttered from our fucking tongue. That will be actions that will be displayed. And I mean that. There will be actions that will be displayed. And I mean that. I sincerely mean that. You have been abandoned and you have been forgotten. In this era right now, it's the return of planet to us as one. But we have to get through this. So you have been lied to, children, you know, and I'm not making no excuse as an adult. You understand? I had plenty of opportunity to learn this as I got into when I reach a certain age. I could accept society and move through society, or I could have said, you know what, let me read something else, let me learn something else. When I got older, the frequency changed. I started learning and reading other things. So it's my duty as me learning this for me to tell you the truth. That is my duty, my job, and my fucking responsibility. Not just my child, all children. Because I remember when I was a child. And I remember, and I look at I look at the videos, right? You know what's so hurtful, children? Go look at the videos that people that say they love children. You understand? Most of them don't fucking love children, but just go look at the videos, right? And then go there. They'll be on a video talking shit about your own race, trying to break down your own fucking race. You understand? Now, what I mean by break down your own race, they will pick a couple or pick people out their own race. Meanwhile, we could never reach the plateau of this motherfucker right here. We could never reach the plateau to what this nigga has done to us. Never reach that plateau. But go look at the videos. And then what happens is that after that shit don't work, you understand? Now people are starting to realize that you are our future. So now they're going to say, well, let's focus on the children. Let's focus on. See, now, let me tell you something. The real people are going to focus on the children. You understand? Because the real entity is focused on the children. You know why people don't focus on the children? Because that's fear. The entity, the demon himself is focused on children. The demon himself is focused on children. So guess what? When people focus on children, let's give you an example. Let's say Nick Cannon. Let's just say Nick Cannon got on there and be like, yo, I'm tired of children being missing. We need to run a campaign about children being snatched. Nigga, he's getting a phone call. Fuck wrong with you? You better shut the fuck up, nigga. What's wrong with you? You already went far when you had, you went too motherfucking far already when you had that young Pharaoh on there. We should kill you, motherfucker. One more outburst like that, and it's over. See? Point blank and simple. Because you know why? Children. They don't care about you, children. But this God, this entity, Sumerian God. So the people that really value you, right? I'm going at the children. See, this is when I know this is going to cause they already know this is going to cause a ripple effect. This shit going to shake in Philly. And I mean it. It's going to fucking shake. But I'm looking at the video, right? I'm looking at the videos, 20 videos. Not one video in there mentioned, children are being abandoned, children this, that, and the third. Not one fucking video. But every video was about grown ass children, though. Grown ass children. You know why? Because you're trying to get heard and trying to get views. And then this is what happens. I'm gray hit a nerve. I'm gray hit a nerve. So get ready. Sit down. Buckle your motherfucking seatbelt, because here's the nerve that I'm getting ready to hit. And then they'll reflect on their lives. They'll talk all the bullshit about adult motherfuckers, and then they'll reflect on their lives. Well, I was abused when I was a child, or I was molested when I was a child, and bitch, we should be focusing on children from the beginning then. You know why? So that won't happen to the next generation. Talking about these motherfuckers ain't benefiting the shit that happens when you're in your childhood trauma. See? And then that's when they want that empathy from you all. Well, I was abused when I was a child, and man, stop all that bullshit. We a soft bitch ass race. Stop being a punk ass race. Stop with that bullshit. You understand? You know how many people out here that have been fucked up as a child? You understand? But what you do with your race, that was the family that you were born into. You are not responsible for that. Whatever took place with you with the family that you were born into, the motherfucker, your parents gonna have to deal with that. Guess what? Deal with your fucking family. Take that energy and turn it around. Don't take that energy and then come on social media and use it as a platform to get views, likes, subscribers, and try to get motherfuckers to buy into your bullshit. You wasn't about children from the get-go. You don't give a fuck about children. You care about grown children, getting their attention. I don't give a fuck about, I try not to use profanity. I try not to, man, because I be trying to I don't give a damn about grown children. I'm done. Mother Universe said, boy, you better stop playing with me. When we really open up and come down here, they dead. They dead. Grown children are dead. You're gonna watch how they get killed too. You're like, nah, you better focus on what you need to be doing. And then implement that in your life. That's it. Point blank and simple. I want children, and I want to focus on children. Point blank and simple. So in order for me to have children, I need to be around grown-ass motherfucking women. In order for me to focus on children and free and liberating their mind and showing them the truth of who they are, I need to put shit on cards, and I need to be talking this shit every day in my community, 10 toes down. That's what I need to be doing. Point blank and simple. Point blank and simple. Point blank and simple. Get on here. Oh, this happened to me as when I was a child. But you argue with grown folks all day. You're not that creative where though that you can. There's so many videos out here that you can use on your platform to speak about the destruction and what's taking place with children. But guess what? You don't get likes and subscribers from that, because you know why? Pindar be controlling this bull crap right here. You want to be seen. You don't. Listen. I told y'all. Listen, y'all want that little. What's the biggest TV? What is the big 70-inch? And then after that, it's the projector size, right? Well, here you go. Here you go. Oh, look at the Halo. Hey, now, you're a North Star. Get your game on. Play. You see the Halo? Do y'all see the Halo? This is every day. So don't think that this is not happening every day. You see the Halo? You're in darkness every day. This is to let you know that. This is a sign to let you know that you've always been in darkness. And this light right here is just a generator that generates energy from your natural sun. That's all. And you're being pulled around to your natural sun. You see the Halo? Hey, now. See, now listen, let me let you know. You're on TV all fucking day. You're on Universal TV. Look, all day, every day. They're watching you all day, every day. So you want to be on Hollywood. There you go. What do you think they get the Oscar from? Go search that shit up. Huh? When you check yourself, self-check, huh? Know thyself. Where you get the Oscar from? Hold up. Not only that, red carpet, red iron oxide dust, huh? Red planet. Where do you think they get that shit from? Only the top people. Listen, you're on TV. Smile for the camera. Smile for the fucking camera, man. Yo, man, I value y'all. I appreciate y'all. I sincerely do. Hit the link in my bio on Instagram. If you grab a shirt, support. That's how I asked you to grab a shirt. Listen, all other races, the only thing I asked you to support, grab a shirt. I don't care about money, just so y'all know, but grab a shirt so I can get out and talk my shit. How about that? Grab a shirt. You want to support? Grab that. Anybody that grab a shirt from me, listen, 7 to 10 business days before the shirt comes out to you. And you get your tracking number after the shirt is made and it's shipped out. That's when you get your tracking number. You don't get your tracking number when you place an order. You actually get your order number. So if you want to know where your order number, if you want to know where your order is at, again, call that number 202-735-9438 or 267-888-8220. If you want to know where your order is at. Is nobody's, and the people that received your order that got your money back because you thought this was some fake illegitimate company, you still got your merchandise. Why don't you do the righteous thing? I'm just saying, why don't you do the righteous thing? Do the righteous thing. It's okay. I value you. I still value you. You understand? But do the righteous thing. I want y'all all to have a magnificent. Hold on now, people. One more time before I roll out of here. One more time. Look at how big that halo is. Do you see how big that is? Wow. You know what that means? Whatever is out there is getting closer to us, or we're getting closer to it. Whatever is out there is getting closer to us, or we're getting closer to it. That's exactly what that means right there. So I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to let y'all vibe, my people. Y'all all have a magnificent, supreme, cosmic day. Till next time, man. Kalama Amen Rock, God Gene for life. I value you. I appreciate y'all, and I honor you. Have a magnificent, supreme, cosmic day.